squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Paul. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Mississippi State's offense will have the first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways.
Versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Mississippi State going up-tempo. Looking to throw, it's Chapin. Rushes on him. Snagged in the middle, it's Thompson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Caught over the middle. It's Reese. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Florida's offense will go to work for the first time today. The run from the shotgun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Using his legs, it's ball. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Livingston. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback making checks. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Sturdivant. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Lagway. Working that left side now. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
To the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call it.
Makes the grab inside the 30. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Bulldogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Chapin. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The field goal is no good. And after the first quarter miss, guys, we're still tied up.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
They'll go to the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To throw, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass.
And out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
To the air on first down. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Mississippi State right back to the line. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires toward the end zone.
And they loud as it in this building. This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be a
20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Buys a little extra time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. With the catch, it's Sturdivant. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Gators have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And he's 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 20.
But when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab on the right. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Lets it fly. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone. Because
by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He might want another play. To the air, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll run this play from the pistol. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Brown. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Livingston. They get him down at the 36, it will be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off-play action on first down. He's got an open man. The Gators want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Finds his man. It's Sturdivant. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Here's a heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught close to the marker, it's Daniels. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
To it to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And now on second down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Got his man quickly. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space. It's Ball. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. That's caught. It's Williams.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Off the play fake. He's going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. He's taking the shot. Holds it in on the left. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. That's
Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UConn. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. That's reeled in. It's Wilson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Rides the back and leaves it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down. And at least put something.
He didn't have a panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Shapen. He's got him in the flat. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient. And when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Reese. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Mississippi State right back to the line. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. A quick strike, just as we expected. He met the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Turning it on! Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure coming. On the run, still looking. On the move, he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hansen. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Play number 9 on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Ball. tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now improvising. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job.
Touchdown, Gator! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Reese. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Thompson. They'll make the stop down at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. He's out past the 35. There he goes. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Dances away to buy time. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Looking for the 2-point try. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Trying play action. Fires toward the target. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays.